nights don't get around, but there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, nobody loves me better.
Hi, welcome to Ron's Weight Loss Journey, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. Today is Monday, June 28th. It is also the end of week 45 keto results for Ron. If you're also new to my YouTube channel, could you please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel? It helps my other members know when I have a latest video posted. And at some point, I hope that if I can get enough subscribers, I can get my channel can get monetized. So today is Monday, June 28th, 2021. So I decided to go fishing this morning. It's at 6:30 in the morning here at Barrett Park. As you can see, the beautiful park behind me. I came over here this morning to set up. I put my line in the water, and I think I might have got a bite or something like that. But I was kind of like Tito'd, and because I came over here and people left their tackle and left this area a heck of a mess, and I picked it up and I threw it in the trash barrel. If you're gonna go fishing, you know, I always get rid of my trash. I don't leave it for somebody else. This is a beautiful park. People work very hard to take care of this park, and don't leave it for somebody else. That's my only advice, because it saddens me when I come here and I see people leaving their trash all over the place when there's no need for it. All right, so that's all I wanted to say about that. So today's topic and result. So first of all, I wanted to talk about the age. Is it ever too late to start keto or too early to start keto? And the answer to that is absolutely not. At the age of 64 last year in August, I was 325 pounds, and prior to that, I was 300 and almost 90 pounds. And I wasn't even on keto about a year before that when we were filming out for the city there. We were doing a TV show called This Month in Lemons the History with my friend Mary at the studio. And I was pushing out to close to 400 pounds, and I was miserable, and you could clearly see my big bloated face and all the videos that her and I had done together with the history of our city, and yeah. So and then the wake up call was in August. I went down to to get an MRI, and they couldn't fit into the machine, so I decided to go on a weight loss journey, and I doing some many researching, and came across Keto Rewind and other YouTubers, and as they say, the rest is history, and here I am for my journey, and I lost 1 pound for the week. Now last week I got my notes here, so it's kind of breezy here, and I got somebody probably coming, so I might have to re-edit this part out when they come up to this area. Started my journey off at 325 pounds. My goal weight is 180 pounds. I lost 84 pounds to date. Last week I was 241.6 pounds. This morning I'm down to 240.7. So I lost almost a pound for the week, and I feel pretty good about that. Not a great number, but for the month I'm down 10 pounds for the month, going into the final week of the month. And we're very ecstatic about that. So what do we got going forward? We're going to be doing an egg fast. We're going to do a 5-day egg fast starting today, Monday. And post the egg fast rules underneath the video. And basically 6 to 8 eggs a day, I think 10 or something like that. And you have to do your research. That's the other thing. I'm not a medical doctor, and I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal research and my own journey. And you know, it's been working out good for me. I spend thousands and thousands of hours watching YouTubers and their journeys, and you know how they've done it, and going through my doctor's care, and it's been very good, and I thoroughly enjoy this. Now this past week, and the reason why I didn't lose that much weight this week, even though a pound is good, I've been an emotional eater this past week, and yeah, so we got some things going on my right leg. Got a lot of appointments coming up in the month of July for that, and I'm hoping to get some answers and some resolutions for it, because it's bothering me really bad. It's swollen, and I got bumps all over my leg, and it's really tight at nighttime and during the day at times. And every night it's got periodically through the day, it's got really bad burning sensations, like somebody's pouring a cup of hot water on it, and I'm sitting there crying. That's how bad it is. It's terrible. And I elevate my leg, and it hasn't been doing any good. Most of the time I'm crying myself to sleep. So let's hope you can get something done about that. And thank you for all your prayers. And I'm sorry I had kind of like mouthed off last week in my last week's video. I was swearing, kind of pissed at the doctors for not helping me. I've been mentioning this every doctor visit I've been having for the last 2 or 3 years. So it's finally gotten to the point, hey, look, something's got to be done. And my biggest concern is that they're going to say, Ron, we waited too long, we're going to have to take your leg off. And if that happens, I'm going after every one of them. And but I hope that doesn't happen. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun. But I know I got lymphedema, but there's something else going on besides that. But that's all for that. And let's just move on to positive things now. So okay, we talked about the leg. Okay, so what I've been doing for fun activities this past week, Saturday I went down to Showman Farms, and I walked down to the reservoir, Fallbrook Reservoir. Put a little video over the timeline while I'm talking about this, about the reservoir. Really nice and peaceful down there. You can go fishing down there. It's about a mile hike, so you know all my stuff in tow might, you know, a little challenge for me. And so I'm definitely going to give it a shot maybe one day this week and see what happens. But yeah, and I don't keep the fish. I just let them go. And yeah, so we did that. We talked about that. The egg fast, we're going to be making fried eggs today. You're supposed to eat 1 egg half an hour after you wake up. I didn't start that today. I'll definitely be doing the half an hour thing the rest of the week. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot with the 5-5-5 method, and I'll film that out again. I'm planning on making an egg loaf at the end of the week and some more egg waffles to break the fast with the flour. And what else we're going to do? Instant egg bites, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, and the 1 ounce of cheese that we can have per egg. We'll probably cut back on some of the healthy fat in the cheese, to keep it pretty much simple to my macros. And I usually do intermittent fasting. I do 16-8 fast. I start eating around noontime, and I cut it off around 6. but I hadn't been lately, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I was picking up some weight. The other thing, I bought some of those Austin cheese crackers over there with the peanut butter, and I was eating a ton of those. So that's probably why I hadn't gained any weight. Even though I didn't eat a lot of them, I was eating like 1 or 2 packages a day, and my stomach feels bloated because of all the carbs I had with that. And I bought some Slim Jims, and maybe I can have those. I'm not really sure, but yeah, the problem with having the Slim Jims, I bought a package of, it had like 100 something small little things in. I'm eating them like a 4 or 5 in a whack. So I'm definitely going to be cutting all that stuff out and going back to what makes more sense to me, to lose the weight and to stay on course and to make sure I start logging my food again in Carb Manager. And this afternoon when we go home, we're going to use that Mojo meter and see where we are with my ketones and everything. And hopefully we'll get back onto burning fat for fuel before the end of the week. And so we talked about the A challenge. I'm reading my notes, by the way. Emotional eating. Okay. Oh, I wanted to mention too, when you do a weight loss journey, you should always get involved with some type of a support group. I'm involved in a couple of them on YouTube and on Facebook. Jess from Keto Rewind, she has a marvelous Facebook support group called Keto Rewind Support. And Steffi from the incredible Shrinking Steffi, she has a Facebook support group called the Shrinkables, and no matter how stupid the questions are, they pretty much answer them, and chances are somebody's probably had that same question at one point or another. So no question is too stupid, and just be aware of your journey and what you're trying to accomplish, which is to get healthy. Not so much losing the weight, but that's all part of it. But my goal is to get healthy so I can live longer. And it's like we're getting back to normal again and everything. And yeah, so flipping my notes around. The other thing I wanted to tell you about, don't let anybody hold you back. Recently I came across some negative people, about that, and what I try to do is just ignore them, and I let it go. I don't want to let anybody hold me back at what I'm trying to accomplish. My goal, I started my weight loss journey at 325 pounds officially, but my goal is to get down to 180 pounds, and maybe I'll take it down to 160. It depends on the journey, how the journey goes. And I'm never going to go off keto, by the way. So even if once I achieve my weight loss, I'm going to be on the ketogenic lifestyle for the rest of my life. And this is really a lifestyle. It's not a it's not a diet. You're not giving up too much, guys. Really, what you're just doing, you're just making things a different way, and you're being accountable for what you eat. I'm measuring all my food up in a program called Carb Manager. There are other programs out there that you can use. There is a free version of Carb Manager. I did the paid version. It runs me about $40 a year, which is really not bad. And you can scan your barcodes and you put your weight in, your height, and all that good stuff, and it tells you how many calories and how many macros and carbs you should be eating. And to be successful, I've been doing 20 net carbs a day, and then I increased it up to 27 because I felt like 20 wasn't enough. But I've still been successful ever since I started my weight loss journey. I've been averaging 2.5 pounds a week, and I think that's great. And I don't think you'd want to lose any more than that anyways, because if you get it all off in a hurry like that, you got chances are for success aren't going to happen. You're probably going to wind up getting it all back at some point, and I'm never going back. I've gone too far to go back. And so we talked about that, and what we got next coming up is the egg fast, and yeah, I guess pretty much that's all I got to say. And I do know next week is the 4th of July, and just be vigilant on political events that could be happening. I don't want to make this a political channel because I know how a lot of people feel about everything right now, and yeah, so I just know things are going to get very improve much, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But anyways, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and can you please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll follow this up with some photographs and maybe a little bit of video what I've done this past week fishing and stuff. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Mr. Ron. Be watching for my video for what I eat in a day during the day fast, and I'll post up little clips of maybe a minute and a half video clips on what I eat in a day, and to help people along. So whether or not you want to do an egg fast at some point and see how successful I am. Now, every time I've done an egg fast, I lost at least 10 pounds on my egg fast. And the oddball thing is, I know a lot of it's water fluid, but a lot of it isn't. So the last time I did an egg fast last month, I lost 11 pounds, and it had to come back. So that's the positive side of it. But and to keep walking and make sure you get exercise and make sure you drink your water. I have flavored water with electrolytes in, and so I plan on drinking at least 64 ounces of water per day during my egg fast, and I do that anyways. And getting out that. Oh, in the month of July too. Also, we got a new challenge. We're issuing a 75 to 100 mile walking challenge only if you're healthy enough. This past month was childhood memories fishing, and I'm going to continue fishing in the month of July as I get time. But yeah, so just get out there and have fun and enjoy life and enjoy yourself. Fishing is a great sport. Yesterday somebody helped me fish, helped me properly set up my hook. So when I'm using power bait like I am today, and he brought his grandchild yesterday. She was 4 or 5, bought their first pole at Walmart. It's a little cheap pole. But that's a nice memory she's going to have now with her granddad, like I had with my uncles that showed me how to fish. And my dad wasn't a fisherman. He died at the age of 51. And he had a heart attack, so I really didn't get to know him that much. But he was more into sports than anything else. So he was a good guy. He had his problems like everybody else. But you know what? Even though my mom and dad got a divorce and everything worked out for the best. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I have no regrets in life. I have no issues with anybody. I believe in God, and I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe in my faith, and no matter what religion you might believe in, or if you don't, just believe that things are going to turn around, and for you to be successful, just stay with it and don't give up. And the best advice I can also give you when you're starting a weight loss journey is if you're going to go on the ketogenic lifestyle, check with your doctor first, make sure you're okay. Slowly give up carbs a little bit at a time, like I did. We had a refrigerator and a pantry full of bad stuff. So when I first went on my keto journey, I couldn't just throw out all that junk because food is expensive. So what I was doing, I was just cutting back slowly, till eventually I replaced it with all the better, healthier foods for me. My wife doesn't do keto, so she has some of that food, but I never touch her stuff. And and that's how her and I do that. So if you got a family and you're the only one doing the weight loss journey, I would suggest trying that. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go ahead and do some fishing. I got to go back to my car, grab my easy chair, and put my line back in the water. Maybe I'll come back and have fish on the end of my line, hopefully. But anyways, this is Ron. Remember, you guys are amazing. I truly mean that. And love you guys. Have a good week. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. So this is Ron. Today is Saturday, June 26th. It says about 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm here at the Fallbrook Reservoir on the backside of Sherwin Farms. There's the pump house station over there to my far right, straight ahead, between those trees. And it's just an absolutely beautiful warm day before it gets too warm. It's about 90 degrees, so I decided to come out for a walk today to get back on track with my weight loss journey, which I've been, but I haven't been losing any weight for the last couple of weeks because I hadn't really been getting a lot of walking exercise in. And so we're going to be picking up the pace this week and starting for the month of July. We're going to go for another 100-mile walking challenge. So in order for me to achieve that, I'll be getting my fanny up early in the morning and take a nice, cool, warm shower and get dressed and go walking for a few hours and, do the concerts on Tuesdays and Thursdays and, the editing part of it. But in the meantime, I'm not going to make no excuses for not getting no exercise. But you guys know it's going good. Today we did about mile and a half walk down here, so we got about another mile and a half to go back. But yeah, and so we need to go back to basics with the keto and stay on track and follow the course. And as I said earlier, we're down 10 pounds for the month. They're doing really good. Look how calm that water is there. You can fish here, by the way, from what I was told. But it's a little hike with a pole. But this is a spot where I'll probably, I'm gonna come down here one day next week and just spend part of the day fishing. And hopefully, I won't get my pole line caught in those trees. But I got plenty of hooks and stuff like that. I can rebait my hook and stuff like that. And yeah, so I just started going fishing this year, first year, and probably in about 40 years, and I really fell in love with it again. I haven't caught no trout yet, but um, went online, YouTube, good old YouTube, got some tutorials on how to fish for trout, and I hope to change that this coming week when I go fishing again, and we'll see what happens. But it's just a short little follow-up video to the video that I posted earlier on my no, not posted, but added into the video when I did my week 45 update from the gazebo at Showing Farms. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Have a great month. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe to my channel. You guys are amazing. And your comments are always welcome.